aside from the fact that Deadpool and Wolverine recently released, we're celebrating the movie breaking records and becoming the highest earning rated R film of all time. Luckily for you, I won't be spoiling that movie. We're gonna be reading the script for the first Deadpool movie. We're gonna rewind time and take you back to 2016 when Deadpool 1 was released. I've been curious to read the script for the Deadpool movie because of the fourth wall breaks and such. I'm curious how much of it was actual improv and how much of it they actually put in the script. So now we're here to find out. Once again, welcome back to ASMR Cooldown. Hope you enjoy. Like and subscribe. Share with your ASMR friends or your movie buff friends. And let's get it started. Deadpool, written by Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick. Gotta get my mouse in. Okay. Faded, over black, low volume, through a tinny speaker. Choose Newton's Angel of the Morning. Fade up on. Exterior, interior. Taxi cab, morning. Deadpool. In a full dress, red and mask, quietly fidgets in the back seat of a taxi cab as it proceeds along a city freeway. Deadpool adjusts the two katanas strapped to his back, rolls the windows up, down, up, tries futilely. I've never seen that used before. Futilely. To untwist the seatbelt, then lunges forward, locking it up, rifles through a tourist booklet and tears out a haunted Segway tour coupon. The cabbie, young, thin, brown, specifically. I just added that. He had to be brown though. Glances back and forth from the rear view to the road to the rear view. Deadpool, kinda lonesome back here. Let's move. Oops. Excuse me. And I'm editing somehow. That's not supposed to. How am I editing this? Okay. Guys, let me know in the comments whether you dig the key tabs. I'll bring this back. Okay. Cut to Deadpool wedging himself through the opening in the back seat in front. His two katanas don't cooperate. Catching on the plexiglass, stalling him mid-torso. Little help. The cabbie grabs Deadpool's hand and pulls him through to the front. Deadpool's head rests upside down on the bench seat as he maneuvers. Let's see. I lost myself. Oh my god. This cursor is gonna get annoying to me, but maybe y'all won't mind. Okay. I'm gonna just start over from here. The cabbie grabs Deadpool's hand and pulls him through to the front. Deadpool's head rests upside down on the bench seat as he maneuvers his legs through. The cabbie turns the helping hand into a handshake, then turns down the juice. He turns down the juice, as in the music. Dopinder. Deadpool. Deadpool is remarkably unaffected by the lunatic in his cab. Oh, this sucks. Okay, it's gonna be skipping around a lot. I'm gonna have to use the mouse. Dopinder. Why the fancy red suit, Mr. Poole? Deadpool, it's like Christmas Day, Dopinder. Been waiting 1,822 days, 3 hours. Checks Adventure Time watch, and 36 minutes for this shit. Deadpool turns himself right side up in the front seat. He is yoked to the gills and armed to the teeth. Twin katanas, twin Desert Eagle, 50 caliber pistols. Deadpool is my the two deagles is ridiculous. Deagles are like ridiculously inaccurate. It's Deadpool, so whatever. Deadpool grabs Dopinder's open bag of corn nuts. Dopinder isn't quick enough to stop him. Deadpool gazes out the window onto the city, a teeming, sooty, urban sprawl that looks almost pre-apocalyptic. Interesting. Deadpool turns up his mask. Dopinder catches a glimpse of the bottom of a scarred face and quickly looks away. Deadpool eats the corn nuts. Crunch, crunch. Points. Points. Nice. Dopinder eyes a Daffodil Daydream air freshener, real specific, and takes a deep breath through his nose. Smells good, no? Not the Daffodil Daydream. The girl. Oh, he points here. Nice. With the picture. A picture of a young Indian woman is taped to the dash. Ah, yes, Gita. She is quite lovely. She was supposed to. I thought about doing an accent. I'm not doing an accent. She was supposed to make me a very agreeable wife. Mom and Dad chose her rather excellently, but Gita's heart has been stolen by my cousin Ben. Ben, who is as dishonorable as he is attractive. Why do I want to put the accent? We're not doing the accent. Dopinder, I'm starting to think I'm in this cab for a reason. Because you hailed it. No, my slender brown friend, to give you one crucial piece of advice. takes another deep, cleansing breath. So hold on to love tight. Go at Bandu hard. Get it back. Or else the whole world will taste like Mama June after hot yoga. And how does Miss Mama June taste? Like two hobos making love under a drizzle of Limburger. I could go all day like this. Point is, bad. Deadpool chucks the bag of corn nuts into the back seat. This was wild. Deadpool chucks the bag of corn nuts into the back seat and pulls out his pistols. He starts chambering shells into 2 magazines. Suddenly, he frantically pats himself down like a Hollywood agent who can't find his phone. Shit, my extra mags. How do you forget that? I usually leave them right by the door so I'll trip over them. Oh, someone must have moved them. Interior Deadpool's lair day. A blind, late 70s African American woman in a purple floral dress enters the front door, falls as she trips over an I Heart Hello Kitty duffel bag of ammunition, picks it up and carries it off. Interior, exterior, taxi cab, morning. Shall we turn back? No time, not today. Slides in last bullets. 10, 11, 12, or bust. Chambers a shell into each gun, looks up. Right here. The cab screeches to a halt, the shoulder of a highest freeway in a massive interchange of freeways. The bender halts the meter and hands Deadpool his card. My card. That's $27.50. Ooh, I never carry a wallet when I'm working. Ruins the lines in my suit. How about a crisp high five? Dumbender stares as he and Deadpool slap skin. Deadpool gets out of the cab. Be sure to ask for me again. I owe you one. Merry Christmas, Dumbender. And a convivial Tuesday in April. And a what? I've never seen this word. That's one I'm gonna have to look up. Anytime you read a script, there's gonna be some words that you've never seen before in your life. Writers are like that. As a matter of fact, convivial, actually, which means enjoying good company, sociable, or characterized by a merry celebrating, festive, or of or relating to a feast or entertainment, or to eating and drinking. Convivial. Nice. And a convivial Tuesday in April to you, pool guy. Okay, let's get back to it. Deadpool closes the door with a flourish. Boom. What does that mean? Exterior, interior, the raft, prison, morning. A bone white island prison, affectionately nicknamed the Raft, looms ominously in a city harbor. Etched in Helvetica into the prison wall, no punishment has ever possessed enough power of deterrence to prevent the commission of crimes. Hannah Arendt. Below it, graffitied in red spray paint. Until now. The prison's front doors open, and out jumpsuit, broad shoulders, whip smart, tightly coiled with cool dead blue eyes. Burly guards guide him across a causeway toward a convoy of Escalades and Ducatis on shore. The middle Escalade's door opens. The prisoner stops. The guards unlock his cuffs. Guard, here's someone else's problem now. The ex-prisoner stretches his arms and strides toward the convoy. Yes, I am. Cute salt and peppers, shoop. Well, at least they knew what music they wanted. Stereo freeway overpass. Dang. Deadpool sits on the edge of the highest freeway on an overpass, legs dangling over the side like hug fin. Deadpool, can I get some fries with that shake shake booby? If looks could kill, you would be an Uzi. So, he's just singing the song. Deadpool is using some broken crayons to draw something on a scrap of paper. Reverse angle to reveal a childish drawing of Deadpool shooting another man in the head, brains blowing out. The victim's thought bubble reads, "Ouchie." Even through the mask, Deadpool looks pleased by this. He turns to camera. Now here we go. Oh, hello. Deadpool here. You may be wondering whose balls I had to fondle to get my own movie. Rhymes with Wolverine. Couple of smooth criminals. That's so ironic. Or is it? Maybe they had this shit ready, like, from the start. The Deadpool Wolverine thing, I mean. All, in a word, gorgeous. Alt, I'm not sure what these alt. Oh, they're saying alt camera. He turns to the camera, then there's another camera. In a word, gorgeous. Surprisingly little hair down there. It's a jungle down there. Thick underbrush. Was that the I completely forgot about that little tick he had in the first movie. It was kind of like him talking to himself, but kind of split personality. That pretty much goes away in Deadpool Wolverine. Anyway, I smell Oscar. The suit's gonna match the carpet. Now places to be, faces to fix, bad guys to kill. Angle on a distant bird's eye view, the freeway interchange. An interwoven tangle of ramps. Exterior remote airfield morning. Ajax 30s, dead blue eyes, broad shoulders, whip smart, tightly coiled, stands at ease on a cracked and blistered tarmac. Behind him, a heavily armed convoy of Ducatis and Escalades. 4 large aluminum cargo crates sit beside him. Ajax squints into the sun as a Bell helicopter thrashes the air above him, kicking up dust as it lands. A Serbian warlord, mid-50s, sharply dressed, armored briefcase in hand, climbs out. He is surrounded by armed guards. The warlord places the briefcase on the foremost crate. Ajax pops the case to find stacks upon stacks of $1,000 bills. Satisfied, he closes the briefcase and hands it to one of his men. Ajax bangs crate. They won't disappoint. They better not. In next month's shipment. Ajax, there won't be one. Demand is high. You aren't the only one with the war to win. Warlord steps forward. That won't do. Both sets of armed thugs shift to ready positions. Ajax smiles calmly, but his free hand darts out and casually lifts the warlord into the air by the throat. Fingers find triggers on both sides. Ajax. There's been a small disruption in our supply chain. We'll deliver in full the following month. Say 10% off for the inconvenience. The warlord manages to nod in acquiescence. Ajax smiles again, lowers him gasping to the ground. We appreciate your business. Ajax spins and walks purposefully toward the line of waiting SUVs. The warlord angrily motions for his men to begin loading the crates into the helicopter, which they do. Warlord Sato Fauché, fucking mutant. I think what Sato Fauché means is like we don't see him say it. But I could be completely wrong about that. Behind him, the convoy of SUVs and motorcycles pull out, falling into line as they accelerate past the rows of derelict aircraft. And you know what? I'm doing this from now on because I forget to look up the stuff that I'm talking. Oh, we got this. Nice. Is an Italian term that means intentionally lowering the volume of one's voice for emphasis. It is used to give the impression of uttering involuntarily a truth which may surprise, shock, or offend. Got it. Okay. Sotto voce. Do they have the pronunciation? I'll look it up later. As I say that, as I just told myself I would start doing it. Okay. I'm doing it. I'm doing it during the video from now on because I always forget. Hey, we'll all get to learn something new here. Okay, continuing. Here we are. Exterior freeway overpass. Day. Deadpool watches as the convoy approaches. He casually gets up as if standing up out of an easy chair. Deadpool, on your mark, get set, go. Let me go. Let me shoot. He We're getting images of helicopters and what the? A ballet dance. Okay. I didn't know what that was. I mean, I figured it was like a ballet pose or something like that, but I have no idea what it was called. He pirouettes and drops an entire level down. Oops. Sorry about that. I'm gonna have to find that and edit that later. Interior Escalade morning. Through the sunroof of an Escalade, smash. There are 4 huge badasses inside the SUV, 2 in front, 2 behind. Deadpool lands back middle in a hailstorm of glass. He stuns the men to both sides with elbows to the face as he raises his arms in greeting. Hola, me llamo Piscina de la Muerte. Subtitled in yellow. Hello, my name is the Pool of Death. There's no easy way to say this. I'm pregnant, Trevor. What the? Any of you seen Green Lantern? Me neither. Yeah, I never actually watched that Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern movie. It always movies look like trash. So, I mean, if it looks trash to me, I won't watch it, and then I'll wait for the reviews after to confirm whether it was trash or not. And okay, I saved myself some time. Boom. Mayhem erupts as the two men in the back find themselves sharing a phone booth with the Tasmanian devil. Elbows, forearms, knees cracking, crunching, screaming. From behind, the Escalade bucks and bounces down the road on its suspension, almost cartoon-like. A brutal punch spins Deadpool upside down. What? Oh, wait, what? What? Okay, I just had to. This sentence just threw me. A brutal punch spins Deadpool upside down, and he rolls with it, uses his feet to break the man's neck. The other man stomps on his head. Oh, I was trying to picture how you punch somebody upside down in a car, like. Okay, the other man stomps on his head. Oh, this is when he goes to the front, right? I just need to stop. I'm trying to picture the movie in my head because I've seen it, but I'ma just read. The other man stomps on his head, then drags him up and smushes Deadpool's face into the seat's premium trim. Rich Corinthian leather. Deadpool hurls the man through the tailgate window. The man clutches the tailgate, dragged behind the SUV. Deadpool sticks his head between the two guys in front. Excuse me, por favor. The driver slams Deadpool's head into the console repeatedly. Ow, 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 ow. Deadpool squirms away and wrestles violently with the guy in the passenger seat. He grabs the passenger seat belt, ties it around the guy's ankle, and kicks him out the passenger side window. The guy's head and shoulders smack the pavement, where he's dragged mercilessly by his ankle. A modern cowboy whose boot just got stuck in his horse's stirrup. Deadpool grabs the driver by the hair on the back of his head and bangs his head forward into the horn. Honk, honk, the stereo. Every time the driver's forehead smacks the face of the stereo, the radio station changes. Mariachi, Dr. Drew, monster truck commercial, Sunday, and Saturday. One more smack to get us back to mariachi. Deadpool looks in the rearview mirror to see the man in the back crawl up the tailgate. Deadpool pushes in the Cadillac cigarette lighter. Back to the driver, Deadpool bashes his face into the driver's side window. Thump, thump, thump. His side. Oh, never mind. His side window. We're now outside the Escalade, seeing the driver's expression take on a ridiculous, silly, putty-esque grimace of pain every time it's mushed into the glass. The man in the back scrambles forward. The cigarette lighter pops out. Deadpool yanks the emergency brake. The man in the back launches forward and smacks the dashboard. Deadpool stabs the now orange hot lighter into the man's forehead, burning the coil pattern into his skin. The man screams, "Loved your work in Daredevil." Deadpool stuffs the lighter into the man's mouth and clamps his hand over it. The man hollers in muffled agony. motorcycle has pulled ahead of the Escalade and now sits stopped in its path. The helmeted rider opens fire with a submachine gun. Deadpool has one hand grasped on the back of the driver's neck, still smashing his face into the window glass, and the other still clamped over the second man's mouth. He plants both feet on the steering wheel and drives, spinning the wheel, sending the SUV into a roll. The Escalade goes endo, somersaulting wildly. I didn't know that was a phrase for, that's a phrase for like the way that a car flips on its side. I have to, okay, that's, I'm gonna just look this up real quick. Internal within, okay. The Escalade goes into itself, I guess, somersaulting wildly. Suddenly the action begins to slow. The motorcycle rider tries to bail out, no luck. The tumbling Escalade plows right into him and his bike. Parts scatter off the motorcycle, including its chain. The rider continues to squeeze off rounds as he goes flying. Inside the Escalade, Deadpool goes spin cycle. The driver flies through the sunroof, tearing out its remaining glass. Blood spatters. The other man spits out the glowing cigarette lighter. The guy whose ankle is still tangled in his seatbelt flails through the air like a rag doll. A hob tied to Moby Dick. The action continues to slow until it freezes. The camera swoops into Deadpool's face, upside down. He turns his head to camera for the first time, breaking the fourth wall. What? But he already broke the fourth wall. The only thing in the scene that's moving. Shit. Did I leave the stove on? We ramp back up to full speed. The SUV cartwheels, the guy's ankle untangles from the seatbelt. He flies high toward a big highway exit sign and splat out the frame. The rider's neck is sliced by the flying motorcycle chain. The driver is halfway out the sunroof when the SUV rolls over him. Squish. The man who ate the cigarette lighter now eats pavement. It's a good way to start a movie. Like, this is a fantastic way to start a fucking movie, man. Exterior, X-Mansion Day. A young sign reads, Professor Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters. Reporter off screen. Breaking news. A multi-car collision turns shots fired. A multi-car collision turns shots fired on the crosstown expressway. The sign sits on the perfectly manicured front lawn of the gorgeous Gothic X-Mansion. Interior, kitchen, continuous. The X-Men's Colossus, a good-natured giant with chrome metal for skin, big as a barn, otherworldly strong. He is sitting in the kitchen, eating a bowl of grape nuts and finishing a Sudoku. His attention suddenly drawn to a television screen. Reporter, the assailant appears to be wearing a red suit with an audible crack. The pencil ink, oh my god, Colossus's thick fingers snaps. I don't know why I'm struggling today. It must be that, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? He rises, muttering Russian curses and stalks from the kitchen. Interior hangar moments later. Massive steel blast doors emblazoned with a huge X slide open to reveal Colossus. He walks quickly, purposefully toward a big plane in the center X-Men's modified XR-71 jet transport. Struggling to keep up with the giant's long strides is a supernaturally deadpan 15-year-old girl in an X-Men's outfit. Negasonic teenage warhead. Colossus. I've given Deadpool every chance to join us. And what is my reward? More immaturity and criminality. When will he finally grow up and see benefits of becoming X-Men? NTW. NTW. That's freaking sick. Like the house that blows up every few years, the fashion-forward jumpsuits. I need to get myself kicked out of X school. But I thought you were at top of class. Was that sarcasm? Awesome. You ate breakfast, yes? Breakfast is most important, beloved thing. Here, protein bar. Good for bones. Deadpool may try to break yours. NTW shoves the bar in the pocket of her coat without breaking stride. Exterior. Back to the freeway overpass morning. The SUV slides to a halt on its side. Passenger windows up. The rest of the convoy is forced to stop behind. A bunch of men pile out, each one carrying a beastly gun and pointing it straight at the disabled SUV. The last noise is made by one final dislodged hubcap, which rattles in little circles until it lies flat on the freeway. 2 silent beats. Then we hear the soft electric buzz of the Escalade's middle passenger window rolling down. Up pops the hand of Deadpool, like the gopher in Caddyshack. Bang, 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 bang. Wait. I'm gonna let my cat inside real quick. Okay, continuing. Wait. The head drops. The hands come up. Bang. Wait. You're probably wondering oh my god. You're probably wondering why the red suit is so bad guys can't see me bleed. This guy has the right idea. This guy has the idea. He wore the brown pants. I am fucking up. Hold on, let's get a little. Put me in the mood. All together now. The thugs immediately open fire. Deadpool is already leaping upward, flipping backwards. Bullets tearing the air beneath him as he pulls out those 2 massive 50 cal pistols and in slow-mo returns fire. Deadpool keeps count of every bullet he fires. 12. Shell casing is ejected. We enter extreme slow-mo and swoop in on the shells as it tumbles through the air, revealing the number 12 etched in a semicircle on its butt end. Deadpool fires the second pistol. We move instantly to the second shell. 11. Full speed. The first 2 thugs get a mouthful of bullet. 10. Another shot. The thug takes one in the heart. The other thugs pour lead into the disabled SUV. Deadpool leaps up and out of the window, rising above the incoming shots, then landing safely behind the Escalade. Deadpool turns to spy a motorcycle rider bearing down on him. This This rider wears a distinctive silver helmet. Deadpool raises both pistols. The rider leans away, dodging each slug. First left, then right, then left. 9, shit. 8, fuck. 7, shit, fuck. The bike whizzes past safely, firing bullets. Deadpool follows, leaping high, flipping over the SUV. He lands smoothly the other side, right behind a thug who's looking in the other direction as he sneaks around the car. Deadpool shrugs and shoots him in the back of the head at point-blank range. 6. The shell tumbles to the ground, falls still. 6. Deadpool opens the Escalade. His target is not there. Bang, 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 bang. Deadpool is nearly brought down by a particularly big thug with a particularly big AK-47. He dives behind another Escalade, takes a moment to search the interior through the windows, and then flinches as AK-47 bullets pass through the skin of the SUV around him. One of the bullets lands in Deadpool's bicep. Deadpool yelps in pain, then stuffs some of his torn red suit fabric into the hole to staunch the bleeding. Then he scrambles around the SUV, trying to close the distance to the guy through a withering barrage of fire. Another of the AK slugs slices a swath out of the mask on Deadpool's head, cinching his hair. Fuck you. Deadpool lands in front of the thug. The thug pulls his trigger again, only to click, realize he's out of bullets. Someone's not counting. Cinco. The bullet hits the thug in the throat. Me gusta cinco. Deadpool strides past the fallen thug, pawing at his singed hair. Ow. And then out of sheer pumped up anger turns and bumps to more superfluous unnecessary, especially through being more than enough. Got it. 4, 3, stupid, worth it. The silver-helmeted motorcycle rider makes another pass, firing. Deadpool ducks behind the SUV again. 20 yards away, a group of thugs take cover behind the final SUV. One pulls out a hand grenade, raises his arm to throw. Deadpool chuckles at number 2. Deadpool fires, shooting the grenade in the thug's fist. Boom, the whole cluster of thugs drops. Deadpool emerges from behind the SUV, feeling victorious. He approaches the final SUV and throws open the doors to search, expecting to find his target at last. Inside is a rumpled orange prison coverall, but not the prisoner. Deadpool gets childishly angry. What the shit, biscuit? Where you at, Francis? Worse, click-clack, the distinctive cooking of shotguns. 3 final thugs stand on a freeway, lined up perpendicular to Deadpool, shoulder to shoulder, firing Benelli combat shotguns. Bam, bam, bam. Deadpool ducks behind the SUV and raises a pistol. We zoom in through the chamber to spy the last bullet poised in front of the firing pin. 1. Deadpool thinks, then leaps from behind the Scalade. Twists forward and right. All 3 thugs fire again. Buckshot rips into Deadpool's back, but he lands so that all 3 men are now parallel to him in a single file line. 1. Boom. We're with the final bullet as it hurls from the gun and passes through the first man's head. Then the second man's smacks the third man in the forehead. The third man, the biggest thug yet, hits the deck. Deadpool puts his mouth to his pistol barrel, inhales, and then exhales smoke through the pores of his mask. I'm touching myself tonight. But then, as if by magic, the third thug stirs and stands. The slug has lodged partway in his forehead, having lost just enough momentum that it didn't make it all the way through. The thug sneers, plucks out the slug, wipes away some blood, and rolls up his sleeves. Really? Rolling up the sleeves? Deadpool reaches back. We hear the thrilling sound of steel blades being drawn. Out come Deadpool's trademark katanas. The thug's eyes widen and swoosh. The blades swing through the air and skewer him between two different ribs and out the back. Deadpool voiceover, I know what you're thinking. The action slows again to a freeze. Deadpool is in mid-slice, muscles bulging. I bet he works out. So what if I'm pulling the double shift at the app factory? What if I do want my man menu to feature the shredded beef? Call it insecurity, but I haven't touched a carb since. Interior foyer, townhouse, night, past. Title 6 years ago. A sleazy mid-30s man, Gavin Merchant, decked out in dragon print. V-neck and studded jeans is mid-argument with the late-teen, pimply-faced pizza delivery guy whose name tag reads Jeremy. Merchant, will it help if I slow down? I didn't order the pizza. Jeremy, this is 7348 Red Lodge Drive, off knob, and you're Mr. Merchant. The Mr. Merchant who didn't order the fucking pie. Jeremy, then who placed the call? A toilet flushes in another room, and both men turn. Wade, off screen. I did. The voice comes from over Merchant's shoulder. Wade Wilson, the future Deadpool, minus the scars and suit. Handsome, boyish, cheerily steps from through a doorway and into the living room, wiping his hands on a towel. Merchant stares, incredulous. I'm gonna be honest, I'm cooking up pizza right now and it's smelling so good. And I'm so hungry. Oh my goodness. I think we can stop it here. Because my least favorite part of the Deadpool movies, well, at least the first one, is like when they go back and do the origin story. I'm like, yeah, I don't really want to see Ryan Reynolds and whatever past he went through to become Deadpool. Just give me the Deadpool stuff. But hopefully by now you've enjoyed my fumbled reading of the Deadpool script, or you're already asleep by now, which is the main goal of the ASMR, right? Aside from just the mind relaxation. Yeah, some tingles. Yeah. I'm not really sure how to do the outros, but thank you for watching till the end. If you're new here, please like and subscribe. I have more ASMR whispered script readings coming up. I had to take a huge break, but I'm trying to get back into it and be consistent. I appreciate everybody who watched the video, who likes, who subscribes, who shares. It is all very, very, very appreciated. Hopefully, you're not turned off by the chaos of this video. Usually it's quieter. Usually I'm not fumbling my words as much, even though I fumble in every video. I think this one was like, I don't know why, I feel like I fumbled way more in this one, but we read the introduction and up to the flashback origin part of Deadpool 1. Once again, Deadpool and Wolverine. If you're a fan, if you're a fan of Deadpool or the first two movies, Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, Wolverine, anything in the space, you're gonna like the Deadpool Wolverine movie. It's pretty good. And it is breaking records, so shout out to them for doing non-traditional Marvel stuff. Marvel and Disney in general have been on a downturn of quality for a long, long, long time. But hey, Deadpool and Wolverine, I'll go and watch that. And it actually wasn't too bad, so I will leave you with that. Once again, I appreciate everybody for watching, liking, subscribing.